Asking a girl out would be much easier when you can spot the signs that she likes you in the same way. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. Ladies are far more complex than algebraic equations, or at least that's how some people would put it. Sometimes, girls give away overt behaviors intentionally, and other times they're subtle, and there's no way of telling if they're into you. There are moments when they intend to show you they're interested. However, sometimes it comes off in a very comical way, and you lose sight of those hints altogether. Now, if you aren't quite certain of how your lady feels, and you don't want to embarrass yourself by asking her, this one is for you, because today we'll help you read those hilarious signs no matter how much it tickles your funny bone. Stick around to the end to see which sign you've misread all along. Before we move on, welcome to Cleverside, your daily dose of the most exciting information with just a click. We've got a little challenge for you. It'll just take a few seconds if you're fast. All set? Just leave a like on this video, smack that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and you just might find the girl of your dreams. Done? Awesome. Now where were we? Blinking too much. Apparently, if someone spends too much time blinking, it doesn't mean that they have something in their eye. Yes, prolonged eye contact, mixed with the excited flutter of being around someone you're interested in, dries the eyes out faster, hence the increased blinking. So if you notice that the girl from the other class or at work seems to flutter their eyes way too much in your general direction, then you've got yourself an admirer. Having zero chill around you. Keeping your calm around someone who gives you the feelings is tough. Therefore, it's natural for one to blush or avoid eye contact or even be a bit clumsy in the presence of someone they're attracted to. In some cases, this induces clumsiness, causing a girl to trip over, drop things, or suddenly become inarticulate. You see, when things are clicking between two mates, their brains produce a chemical called norepinephrine, which brings out their inner klutz, that result to being jittery and uncoordinated. Now you know why it's called chemistry. Soft punch in the arm. This next one is probably a no-brainer. When someone is attracted to you, they would want to touch you often. Touch releases the bonding hormone oxytocin. So, it is an instinctive way of trying to strengthen your connection. Now, how does your lady friend greet you when you first see each other? Awkward wave? High five? Side hug? How about in the midst of attempting a warm greeting, she ends up soft punching you in the arm instead, making things even more awkward than it already is? If a girl brushes you when she passes by, touches your arm after you tell a joke, or places her hand on your shoulder, it's almost a sure sign of her attraction. However, not all touches mean the same thing. Be careful not to confuse random touches though. Remember that context is important in reading signs. Speaking of confusion, zoning out or daydreaming. Does your lady friend tend to zone out when you're around her, but not when she's with other people? Chances are, those blank stares mean something you aren't aware of. This is pretty much a sign that she's into you, and a funny one at that. It is a rather common trait among hopeless romantics. Almost every girl will daydream about her crush, whether it happens in class or resting in bed. It's natural for the mind to wander toward the person you like. She might not swoon over you right there and then, but daydreams about significant others are associated with increased happiness, love, and connection. Do any of these signs ring a bell for you? Share your experience. Leave us a comment below. Smiling uncontrollably. Like a stretched out piece of skin, a real smile is pretty difficult for most girls to fake. She would most definitely smile. Nay, unconsciously show a gummy grin when you start talking or make the slightest interaction with her. The fact of the matter is, a person's smile speaks volumes without having to say any words. But if it had to be louder than words, then take this next sign for instance. Speaking in high pitch. When you make jokes or comments and they laugh or giggle, it could be a sign of nervousness and interest. Someone might laugh a little differently, such as longer or in a higher pitch, or even short as a nervous gesture if they find you attractive. Try to discern if her voice changes when she's talking to you, as opposed to when she's talking to other people. And just so you know, she isn't malfunctioning or going off with a different vocal setting. Her modified speech is nature's way of making her sound more attractive and suitable to her potential partner. So, if you're lucky enough, you just might be the reason. Forced interaction. If it isn't obvious by now, it's a jungle out there, and whatever she does to grab your attention can be either deliberate or subtle, including those moments where she tries to interact with you even when it's not necessary. This could easily turn into a Cirque du Soleil if you don't pick up on the sign fast enough, because girls will do whatever they can to find an excuse just to have a word with the person they like. Of course, how could we skip over the most deliberate interaction of them all? Laugh out loud. If a girl likes you, all your good qualities will be magnified to her. Therefore, she's more likely to laugh at your jokes. Even if you're not sure if a joke is particularly funny, a girl who likes you will laugh hysterically at it. But don't mistake good manners for her wanting to get to know you better, because there are those who would laugh at your jokes because they actually think they're funny. There is a massive difference between, "I'm just trying to be nice, but I'm really not interested. Go away," and "Hot damn, you're fine. Let's take it up a notch." So there you have it, Cleverlings. Once again, we hope that in some way we were able to sprinkle your day with witty nuggets of wisdom, and that you're able to cultivate a quality relationship with the girl who may or may not have been into you this whole time. Please, if you like this video, smash that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and notification bell now, so you don't miss any valuable information. Let us know about any other topics you want us to cover. Here are some of our other videos you might like. Check them out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.